Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. If you're trying to find value among stocks in this current market, well, you've come to the right place anyway. Tracey Ryniec, our value stock strategist at Zacks.com, joining me once again to try to give you some guidance in that department. Not easy, though, is it?
No.
Brush Engineered Materials, BW, the ticker symbol,
Yes.
is one of those value stocks you've written about recently.
Yeah, this is kind of out of the realm of what I've been talking about lately. It's a specialty engineered materials company which uses metals to, it provides like specialty metals for its customers.
Okay.
And a lot of its customers are telecom, computers, you know, all the little components that go in there. Someone has to make that stuff, and that's what they do.
Right.
So for them, it's been a nice little recovery because their main, big clients in those sectors and even automotive are seeing, big sales increases, so their products are in demand. So when they reported fiscal first quarter in April, they had 120% increase in sales, which is just huge.
Yeah.
They really increased, they raised their guidance big off of what they had prior because the first quarter was so strong, and they're seeing it continue into the second quarter. Mm-hmm. They did say that they're a little cautious on the second half of the year because metal prices kind of play into what their sales are, and metal prices had really soared, and they were concerned it was going to pull back, which we are kind of seeing now. And then they're just kind of concerned about an overall global slowdown in the second half, but it was enough to raise the guidance, and you can see here that the analysts are actually a penny above the $1.75 guidance that they issued, so the analysts are feeling pretty good.
Sure.
The stock has rebounded off of actually 2008 lows, but not as much as what some other stocks have done, but it has rebounded. It's trading, fairly cheap here, around 12 times earnings, and it's still a Zacks #1 rank, so it has some pretty good fundamentals.
All right. And it's being able to take advantage of that uplift in the technology sector, too.
Yes. I mean, that was huge for them.
Which is kind of important.
Yes. As we get a new iPhone, Sprint just introduced a 4G phone. I don't know if any of these are their actual customers, but someone is in that sector. So that sector is still doing really well, and that's what they're seeing a big uptick in.
All right. Seems like a shoe stock is doing pretty well. DSW.
Yes.
DSW, the ticker symbol.
Yeah, I've talked about shoe stocks a lot lately, it seems. I don't know, what is it about shoes? They're really hot.
It's that fashion segment that you like to pay attention to.
I know, and I think shoes, you can buy them. They're not super expensive, and they can give a boost to your wardrobe, and people need that right now. So yeah, DSW operates in 39 states. I don't know if you've ever been in one.
Yes.
They're like they carry a lot of inventory, a lot of name brands, and you kind of feel like you're getting a value there because it's a little bit under what you'd pay at department stores. And I know people that go to various DSWs in different cities even to try to find something they couldn't find somewhere else.
Sure.
So this is kind of the lure of DSW, and it seems to be working because in their first quarter, which they just reported at the end of May, they saw same-store sales up 16.2% and regular sales up 16.5%. That's a big gain over what they did a year ago when they saw a decline of almost 5%. Not surprising. But yeah, so shoes are really hot here, and they also raised guidance. They actually pre-announced the raised guidance in April, but the estimates are way above what their range was. They also had a high range of $1.75, and the analysts are way above that right here. So the analysts are clearly thinking shoes are going to be hot for the rest of the year. And this stock has this story we've talked about many times in its chart, and it soared off the March lows. But the interesting thing is you can see the weakness now happening at the last month or so, and it does make you wonder, is the overall rally in the retail stocks over here, or what's going to be happening? Because for the first time we're seeing quite a bit decline here. But that's what makes the stock a value stock. It's trading a little bit under 15 times, and it's also a Zacks #1, so it has an interesting story.
Well, I read a story lately where women are buying more handbags lately as well, so you may want to check out that group.
I guess that'll be next on my list.
As far as fashion is concerned.
Right.
Do you own either of these two?
I do not.
All right, check out more Zacks Rank Buy stock pick ideas on our homepage at Zacks.com if you're not there already. Upper right-hand corner is where we put 4 new stock pick ideas for you daily, 1 in each of the investing categories that we write about, Tracey's included. With Tracey Ryniec, I'm Terry Ruffalo.